From the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Get it! Knocking 18!
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. They'll bring this up to the 22. Big Martin is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
One off wide!
On the ground, this is Chandler. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Good instinctive running there. Spinning forward. Gain of about 7.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get set! 21! 18! Watch out!
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Down the sideline. And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Watkins going to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll run it here with Campbell. And the strength on display rattling through tackles for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and goal.
A carry now for Chandler.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Okay, ready? Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball comes out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
2nd and 10.
At the Rams' 27-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down.
12-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. George Hill. Touchdown. 49ers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here to take it back, Watkins. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Chandler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler. 7 Pirates.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here we go. Set. 18 guard.
They try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Get set.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Get set. 18.
And he's into the end zone yet again. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. Not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some receive to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's Milton.
You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle. The players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
The failure on 4th down leads immediately to a 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
6-yard loss on the
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the play fake, it's Milton. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Outside. Back around, sir.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Rick Pearson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
It'll set up second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Taken off back at the 23-yard line.
To the air on third down is Milton. That's into the... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Riggs! Warrior 70. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
19 target.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, here's Milton. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
70, Timberwolf.
Up the middle they go. Oh, the ball's out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort, I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked on by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Steady.
Now a give on the ground. Helix forward for maybe a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36.
On play action, here's Milton. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
70.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Got it. Ready? Ready, ready?
To throw, it's Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Rams 3.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Watch out!
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Get set!
McCaffrey. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
It is good. Makes the score Niners 38, Rams 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it here with Campbell. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Fake the give, and now it's Milton. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Ready? A carry now for Chandler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
A run now for Chandler. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. On the toss, they'll run.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
18, cop, 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Looking to throw, it's Milton. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. 65 yards.
1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Here's a run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 49ers 13-yard line.
Hand off here, up the middle, and they'll stop him. At least it's a improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80, chop 60, chop 60. Let's go.
Now Milton. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
60 Bison.
Here it is, a zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And once again, he loses the football. The Niners have got it. stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Makes the score Niners 52, Rams 3. Set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, here's Milton. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
that's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very scout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
and they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And he will score again. George Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. So after the penalty, this slightly easier from the 10. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Niners 59, Rams 3. Set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready? Let go.
Now a toss play, running left. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and for the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. And they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter.
Get set, up.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. Finding space at the 15. And he'll sneak this one in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They could have put it at the 1 and gone for 2, but they elect to still kick it here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 70, 60, curve 19, curve 19. Go.
To the air. It's Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Like it. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Milton. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them 3rd and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the 1st down, they picked up a huge gain.
70, 70. Check, Panther. Steady.
Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, yeah. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Come up now for a 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Getting 7 out of that one. Down to the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
19, Cowboy 80.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Try and throw with Milton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Okay, break.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He works free, right side, inside the 20. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the ground. This is Chandler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Still keeping the legs moving. Somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. Packer 60, Packer 60. Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
Throwing, Milton. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set, get set. Can't. What is this? Hot. Stop.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He's Milton in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
And the Rams.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They run once more with McCaffrey. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. Now, an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the offward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On the play. And this is third down.
Third, they need 8.
Come on. Set. Panthers 60, Eagles 60.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. Escaping to his left. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
Get set. 18, let's go.
Again for McCaffrey running right. Base to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 87, Rams 3. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll run it here with Campbell. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8.
19.
On the play fake, it's Milton. He's going to look deep for Adams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Let's go now. No, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check,
that is Ferguson in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
A carry now for Chandler. He's got the first down past the 35. And he is out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Rams.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
A run now for Chandler. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
They put Adams in motion. Here's a toss, right side. Up the sideline, past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, L.A.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Watkins motioning over.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
1918. Hawk 70.
Up the middle they go. Open space inside the 10. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Come on.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. And Brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the 49ers.